Hello Taurus, welcome to Echo Catcher Tarot. This is July 2020. This is going to be reading for July 1st to July 5th for 2020. Thank you to all my subscribers, all the views, all the comments. I appreciate it so much. So there's going to be a full moon on the 5th of July. It's known as the full buck moon, and it's called that because it's when the buck's antlers are in full growth at this time. So that might mean something to some of you. It's also known as the thunder moon because it's the one time of the year where there's the most thunderstorms, is what the almanac states. So the birth chart challenge for the month is for you to figure out your trines, which is the triangles in your birth chart. So look on your birth chart where it's probably like a wheel. It has red lines and blue lines through it, and see where the little triangles are. And then make a note of the house that those triangles could be in. Yeah, it's pretty important. So those are where, trines are considered to be luck, be able to be brought in from a past life. If you do have trines in your birth chart, that is very important. So hopefully you have that placement on your phone and you can look at that and see what that means. So that's the birth chart challenge for the month of July, for those of you who are keeping up on that. I've told you before, I feel like you should have a dream journal, a birth chart journal, and what was the other one? Birth chart journal, dream journal, and oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. I cannot believe it. It's going to come to me. Well, dream journals are very important. I'm very big on dreams, and I had a weird dream. I remember my dreams a lot. I always have, and some people don't, and it's just amazing. They seem to be more vivid too lately. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with the Mystical Cats Tarot deck for you. And the first one for you, Taurus, is Resilience, number 1. There is no need to rush or push. There is a time to take things as they come. This is the time. You have the determination and patience to handle what is happening. So that basically says it all. Resilience is a good thing to have, and I don't know if you are not aware you have resilience, maybe. Is that what's going on? Because, yeah, that's a pretty powerful card. And number 1 tells me that you're grounded. A lot of you could be single is what that could mean. So just be present. Just be present in what's going on. Don't try to start something that says, don't try to... Just be present in what's going on. And turtles are thought to be a link between heaven and earth. So turtles are like the messengers between, so I don't know, some of you could even get a message, I guess, from heaven is what that could represent. Okay, now we're going to move on to the second Whispers of the Ocean Oracle card. And you have 41, convey your meaning. Reflect on the way you communicate with others and with yourself. Be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from your heart and with respect and sincerity. This is the moray eel. The moray eel flinches his jaw, which relates to communication, they say. He does it. It's really strong. So there could be communication, obviously, is what it said in the beginning, or underneath the description in the card. So try to make sure, 5 usually means change too, if you add those numbers. So you notice I said this was message and then this was communication. So have you noticed that already? Because I have. So the third one is connect to source. Go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. So this is the feather starfish, and it lives upside down, which is really weird. When I get this card, it always makes me think whoever this card comes out for, they have a talent that is different and unique from unlike a lot of other people. If if you can grow accustomed to living upside down, that's a unique quality. So I always think that's what that means when that card comes up. So I am getting that some of you Tauruses are being downloaded with some kind of a information. And we did just have that big eclipse. Okay, that's enough of that. The big eclipse, and some of you could have went through a major energy shift. Alright, now I'm going to switch to the Mystical Cats Tarot deck for you. And the first one you have is the Chariot. So the Chariot could mean a few things. It could mean you're getting ready to travel. It could mean you're going in a new direction. It could mean you're getting ready to get communication from an email, a text, a phone call that could push you in a new direction, but you're happy and the sun is with you. Whatever you choose to do there, Taurus. So Sky Kitten would be a an immature energy. Somebody who is immature. And immature doesn't necessarily mean negativity. It's somebody who either is annoying immature or they are happy immature. So there's a difference. So sometimes when you're really happy you act silly is what I'm getting with that card. So this is Two of Seeds, this is true love. So I don't know if some of you are going in a new direction and you're almost childlike towards a new love is what could be happening. Consequences. So Eight of Sky. So there's some sort of consequences concerning love and you feel like you're going to get stuck. You feel like it's going to get worse than what it already is. That you are getting yourself stuck. And this card represents it being in your head. You could be a little stuck, but you think you're not going to be able to get out, and you could totally get out. And it's not going to get worse is what this card says, that it's a lot of your thinking. So Seven of Fire is you defending yourself to other people. Earth Kitten. Earth Kitten is something new coming into your life. It could be somebody coming in with apologies, somebody coming in, a new friend, a new pet, something like that. Sky Tom. Sky Tom is somebody who's rude. Rude, they're just like not very nice to you. And then you have Six of Fire. Six of Fire is a couple things. This could be somebody who's really good as a boss at a job and people respect them. Or this could be somebody who's a taker. Who just takes. They don't even acknowledge how people like them. They don't even care. So then you have Earth Queen. Earth Queen is somebody who's stuck in their ways. Not really stuck. They just do things their way. And they don't change. They don't budge. They don't understand why everybody doesn't do things their way. The way they do things. So let me see. I have 20. So let me look at these cards. So let's go ahead and clarify the consequences. So you have Six of Sky. So you're moving away from some sort of drama, is what I feel. Which is good. Because it seems like there's some drama around you. So this is strength and balance, Taurus. Everything is going to go in your favor. You have the strength to balance your situation out right now with those dramatic people, whatever that may be. But you are going to feel left out in the cold afterwards. But you have the strength. The strength card came out before then. So let's switch to the Charcoal Wisdom deck. And you have Three of Coins. This is beautiful. This is growth and promotion with your coins. Temperance. Temperance to me is the universe guiding you or pushing something to happen in your life. Maybe it's the coins. When the cups are like that, I feel like there could be a connection to a past life. And there's a lot of passion between two people. So strength, again, this could be a Leo placement in your birth chart or around you. So you have the strength card twice. To me, this is strength and balance. So King of Coins, you have somebody coming in to offer you love. It's like a lifetime of love. It's stability. If you're a male, you can vice versa to a female offering you this. If that's you offering it to someone, vice versa is fine. Eight of Swords is you stopping yourself, blaming yourself, not believing in yourself. There's some issue there where you are not believing in yourself. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and be kind to yourself. Do not look yourself in the mirror and berate yourself, belittle yourself, demean yourself. That's not what mirrors are for. So Two of Coins are saying you need to be, if you be flexible and compromise, you can get a lot further in life, in your situation, if you just compromise and be flexible. So I always used to describe this as, they told her on the boat, you have 3 bags. If you put 2 bags on the boat, ma'am, and leave one, you can go with us to Hawaii. And she said, I want to take all 3 bags, so they leave. That's what compromise means. Not that anyone's going to, well, somebody, just compromise and be flexible. Taurus. High Priestess. High Priestess is somebody who has learned from hurts and struggles and life that was not easy. And they are very blunt, and that's hard for a lot of people, but she holds herself to a high standard, and she's honest and fast action communication. She says it how it is, and that's hard for some people, but for other people, they respect it that she's honest. She doesn't play around. 7 of Cups is you reflecting on something from the past. Way past, Taurus, way past. And you need to move forward from whatever that is. There's nothing there for you. So the Hanged Woman, there's a delay in some situation. The universe is delaying something. So let me look at that. You got the 3 of Coins, the King of Coins, and the High Priestess, which could be good. You got 2 people, it looks like, that are going to grow money. He is grounded, and she is just the High Priestess. She's awesome. The Temperance, the 8 of Swords, and the 7 of Cups. So the Divine is guiding you. You have strength, but you're self-sabotaging yourself. You have to be flexible and compromise. There's going to be a delay, and you're focusing on one thing from the past instead of moving forward. So King of Swords is somebody going to be very blunt, very honest, and somebody could be cutting somebody out. They're done with something, or it could be spying. Ace of Cups, this is love offered. So you have this twice. Came up in both these decks right here. There's true love around you. Somebody wants to offer love to somebody. So then you have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is my codependent king. He can wander around the outside of his perimeters of his chair, but I feel like you cannot if you choose to be with him. It's a controlled relationship. He can do what he wants. You have to stay in the perimeters of the relationship. So you have a King of Swords, you have a King of Cups, you have the King of Coins. Wow, Taurus. Look at that. You have 3 kings. You guys are having a good summer, I guess, huh? So one's stable, one is codependent, and one is spying on you, is what it looks like. Wow, Taurus. So now I'm going to go to the Oracle V cards. So the first one is just say no. So there's two ways to spell no in the English language. It's just say N-O and then K-N-O-W. And they both sound the same, but they're different meanings. So this one would be like, I know how to do it, is what this one relates to. But just say no means just say no. So you know something, and you may need to say no to something. Musing right along, number 18. So musing right along has to do with the universe just guiding you, taking you through the light on the right course. And you're happy to be going the course you're on now, it seems like. Pick up after yourself, 34. Pick up after yourself means don't leave any drama around you, behind you. Don't leave any broken hearts. Try not to leave a lot of karma or drama out there. Live in large, beautiful Taurus, upright triangle. This has to do with positive energy, just what it says, live in large. You're in a good space right now, good energy, where abundance can come to you, whether you manifested it or not. I'm not sure. Hey you. This talks about leaving something behind and going towards the sun. Let me look at this just to make sure. This was 16. Okay, this talks about don't be scared. There's something that you're fearful of, and this says don't be scared. You're going into the light, into the sun, everything's going to be fine. Into the sun, like the abundance, happiness. So Bazinga is good things coming to you. This is light raining on the dark. And 10 is usually an ending. So I feel like there may be an ending happening. So now I'm going to pull the Soul's Journey lesson card for you, Taurus, and you have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So let me find this. Did I pull the right one? Soul's Journey. Okay, adversity. It says, no one ever said life was going to be easy. Obstacles are presented to you so you may overcome them. Believe that you will, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Confidence comes to those who have succeeded in conquering adversity, and their next hurdle won't seem so daunting. So adversity is when you accomplish something, probably a fear, and then you just keep going. You accomplish another one, and it's different than... Adversity is something different than what you're used to. So forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. I feel like a lot of you are unlocking your sacral chakra because you are forgiving something, someone. That's beautiful. Orange sacral chakra. So now let me pull your fantasy oracle cat card. The first one for you, Taurus, is ruling, number 6. This is what I call my Valentine card. So ruling has to do with you setting boundaries to keep your life controlled, how you like it. Setting boundaries, setting perimeters. There must be somebody around you need to do that with, or that would not have came up. So then the next one for you is sleeping, number 14, which would break down to 5, which is usually change. So if you're going through a change and you're having a hard time, I mean, that's a lot. Adversity, forgiveness, ruling, and sleep. So I do feel like you're getting downloaded in sleep. Your first card was the resilience, the message card from heaven to earth messenger. So I feel like a lot of you are changing, you're getting downloaded, that's heavy. So I'm going to go to the angel and ancestor. You have drum, dream, and journey. So this talks about how, let me find it, how the dream is drum. Drum is a symbol of like medicine. It can make you go into a meditate stage. Let me find it. Oh, I found it. So, all four corners of the world, the drum is recognized as a main tool by medicine men and women to direct their will. You are very connected to other worlds at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surround you. The drum, which echoes the sound of Mother Earth's heartbeat, has cleared the cobweb and dust from your inner vision. So it seems like you're waking up to something. Something has totally awakened in you. And then you have Air Guardian. Shift your perception. She is so beautiful. Let me find her. There she is. So change the way you think and you'll change your whole reality. She represents the angels of air element. Traditionally, air is all about thoughts, thinking, and everything that's happening in the mind. When this card comes up, it's an opportunity to learn about the way you're thinking. You're being guided to recognize not all you see is exactly the way you see it. Sometimes the mind can play games, and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. If you're being challenged to feel there's a lack of clarity or direction in your life, there's a good chance the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with your reality. You are being guided to open your eyes and your mind and go beyond any limits you set for yourself. Beautiful. Keep your mind and your eyes open. Air Guardian and Drama. That is just beautiful. Alright, so now I'm going to do the fortune cookie for you, Taurus. So here's the fortune cookie. Let me see. You have sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. That's kind of sad, but that's what it is for you. Sometimes you'll never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. So thank you so much, Taurus, for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot. Thank you to all your likes, all your subscribes. If you like my channel, please subscribe. That helps me out a lot. They like us to get subscribers. Leave comments. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. And like it, thumbs up. And if you don't want the notification on your phone, then subscribe without hitting the bell icon. And if you do want the notification, then subscribe and hit the bell icon. But just to give you a heads up, I upload 2 videos every day at 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So thank you so much. Bless you, Taurus.